Hello, Kalil family. We are having our family reunion / 60th wedding anniversary for Grandma and Jiddo on September the 14th this year. Consider this a save the date and put it on your calendar. This pertains to anyone who is a Kalil or a Smith or a Quarter, a Schumer, a Beilfuss, and then a whole bunch of other offshoots from there. This applies to all of you. This special event is going to be held in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Actually, it's in Caledonia, which is like southeast of Grand Rapids, north of Kalamazoo, and it's going to be at the Caledonia Lakeside Park. I really feel like it's just going to be the perfect location for everything that we need. There are 18 beautiful picnic tables inside. There's a fireplace, and it accommodates 150 people, which is about what we would be expecting if everyone came. It has a full kitchen and several restroom facilities. We are going to be having a catered dinner. We're going to be getting a Middle Eastern restaurant there in Grand Rapids to come and cater. What's wonderful about this location that we have is that, there are all sorts of outside accommodations as well. It's not just one enclosed room where everybody has to sit still and be good. There is 1,500 feet of frontage on Emmons Lake. There is a playground outside. There's the hiking trails and just a lot of ground to cover there. My hope is that the weather will be beautiful on that weekend. However, there are no guarantees in Michigan. When you have a family this big, there are things that happen over the years that bother you, and people get into arguments and disputes about this and that. It's inevitable. My sister and I are the only two girls in our family, and I adore my sister, but there are weeks where we just don't get along. And some of you are saying, yeah, our problems are way bigger than that. I went through stuff several years ago where I just did not talk to my family. I was going through a situation in my life, and the choices I was making, they didn't agree with. I went like a year without talking to my family, really. And the next 2 years were kind of shoddy after that. When you have 150 people are not going to get along. That's the size of some small high schools. There's a reason there's a principal's office. Just because people can't get along. Just remember that this day is not about you and not about those issues and not about your frustrations with so-and-so. It is about celebrating grandparents, and it's about celebrating our heritage. It'd just be a great opportunity to get together, get some family photos that you can pass down to your kids and they can pass down to their kids. I have photos hanging in my house of people that I've never met, but people who were important to my mom and to grandma and grandpa, and they're amazing photos that I will cherish and pass down to my kids. And I want more photos like that we can pass down that are a little bit more that shoot a little bit more close to home, that are a little bit more tangible to us because we knew who was in the photo. And we can achieve that on this day, September 14th. Hopefully in the fall, we will be past wedding season and baby shower season, things like that. Hopefully we'll have fewer conflicts because it's in the fall. Please put it on your calendar. Anyone who you don't see who's added in this group, please add them to this group. There are a couple people who I am not in contact with and who haven't accepted my attempt to make contact with them. I'm not offended. I don't want to be friends with everybody on Facebook. It's okay. But that being said, if you know somebody who's not seeing this, please add them so that they are seeing it. If they're not on social media, which is totally cool too, please text them, call them, message them in some fashion so that, they know that they are invited. There will be about 150 people, and that's amazing! 150 people? People are going to be coming from all over the place. There's some people that maybe you've never even seen before. Possibly Kansas, Iowa, Japan, California, Detroit, Indiana, Northern Michigan, Southern Michigan. They're going to be coming from everywhere. So, that being said, ideally, I would love it if every single soul who is in the direct line of Jiddo and Grandma were there. However, I understand that if you have a huge family, it's not really the most frugal thing to fly your entire family. I get it. Ideally, I would love to have everybody there for a picture, to have all the little kids in the picture. It's just a hope that I have. However, I understand if you are the only one who can make it. I get it. but do just think about, the impact that it will have on everybody else. Please do what you can. Mark your calendar. Make it important. Make it a priority. It would mean a lot to me, but it would mean even more to Jiddo and Grandma. Please, 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 from the bottom of my heart, come, be there. Give Jiddo and Grandma a hug. Give hugs and kisses to your aunts and uncles because they love you. We're going to have a great time.